Now let's talk about the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This law is about the never-ending action of change in everything around us. We all transmute energy in every intention we have and action we take. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy is rich with artistic possibilities for your art journal. For example, conveying energy in motion, being conscious of your choices and judgments, realizing that you have the power to transform energy, the concept of co-creating with divine potential, personal alchemy, energy coming to us in one form and through your thoughts and actions transmuting that energy to something completely different. Like doing small things every day that transform your personal energy, that lift you up and make you energetic and feel happy. When you bring awareness and conscious intention into your thoughts and actions, you transmute them in a form of personal alchemy. When I think about the law of perpetual transmutation of energy, the premise of the movie It's a Wonderful Life comes to mind. The angel Clarence said to George Bailey, "Each man's life touches so many other lives, and when he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he?" We learn in the movie that George Bailey had an impact on his family, his town, and more. So many things would have been different without George Bailey. Bedford Falls would have been Pottersville. Presumably Zuzu and Georgia and Mary's other children wouldn't have been born, and George also saved his brother Harry when he fell through the ice on a pond, and then Harry went on to save lives in the war, lives that might have been lost, but for George saving Harry. The point is, we have no idea how significantly our lives affect other people. We have hundreds of opportunities every day to transmute energy. Even small actions have profound effects. Each day, when you consider that you have a choice in how you respond to every situation, it helps you realize your power. For example, assume you are impacted by something negative in your environment, like seeing a driver on the freeway cut someone off. You then have an array of choices you can make in response. You could choose a thought that triggers a corresponding emotion like annoyance or anger. You could choose to try to transmute that energy within your emotions, maybe feeling compassion for both drivers, or feeling grateful that no accident resulted, or choosing to look for a way to show courtesy to another driver yourself. When you can transform the negative energy into something neutral or positive, it's a form of personal alchemy. You are transmuting energy. When you begin to see yourself as an energetic spark, you recognize that you are an integral part of a magnificent creative force. Connecting to that, you begin to flourish at a new level. It's a kind of freedom, knowing that you are a miraculous being, a difference maker who is co-creating your life. Your intentions shape your thoughts, words, and actions. The universe responds to each of your thoughts, words, and actions. You are shaping your reality, and you can continue to shape it throughout your whole life. Spiritual teachers tell us that thoughts are things. If you can imagine it, you can manifest it. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy contains the idea that all energy in motion eventually manifests into physical form and can manifest back into energy. We have the unending ability to change the energy within us and around us. We've already learned that higher vibrations have the capacity to change lower vibrations. You can transmute negative energy into positive. You can change. You are never stuck. Energy can be changed in endless capacity. If you ever have the belief that you are trapped where you are in a relationship, in a job, in a location, in a body, it's simply untrue. You have the capacity to change every single thing in your life by changing the energy within and around you. If you've ever followed the advice, fake it till you make it, or walk in like you own the place, then you've tapped into this law. You know that by changing your inner energy, you can transform yourself. For example, I'm an introvert, but I know that I can transform my energy and behave like an extrovert for a period of time. It is said that Marilyn Monroe could walk down Fifth Avenue without a second glance or be mobbed, depending on whether she turned on her inner star or not. To put the law of perpetual transmutation of energy into action on a practical level, think about doing small things every day that make you feel vibrant and abundant. Any mood lifting activity can make you happier and raise your vibration. This can be anything that lifts your soul. For me, a walk outside, singing alone in the car, creative time making art, those are my go-to mood elevators. Come into your power and take advantage of the hundreds of opportunities you have every day to transmute the energy within and around you.